Well, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Your girl's back in the building. I'm in here, y'all. So where y'all at? Okay. Now drop a cruise bomb from me. Okay. It feels so good to be back, y'all. It feels so good. Okay. Now I need all my people to come up in the building. This is a members only chat. I just want us to have some quality time. Okay, let's check in. Let's see how our week is going. What do y'all want to talk about? If you are a new member watching this for the first time, let me know. Let me fix my lights a little bit. Oh, this is actually probably, or if it's this light. Yes. But we are back in the building. I want you guys to come on into the room. A couple members come on in, but I just want to have a little bit of chit chat, see how y'all doing. Let's check in. Let's check in. How was your week? It's Friday. We made it through another week, another weekend. I can't believe it's already the end of February, y'all. Can't believe it's end of February. And what happened to Black History Month? Okay. Is it that we're in an era now where people can be openly racist that they don't need to have a Black History Month? Even though, over here we celebrate all year long. But what happened? Why is it that no one is celebrating Black history anymore? Okay. Uh, I feel like just last week it was January and here we are in March. Oh, tax season. Hello. Okay. Some of y'all getting a paycheck back. Some of us ain't. Them business owners, we got to pay taxes. All right. But I wonder what happened to Black History Month. Okay. What's going on? But come on into the chat. See, we had a couple members up in the building. Okay. But you guys want to come and hang out with you guys? It's been a minute. We need to chit chat. I'm back to my old kind of setup here, which I'm a lot more comfortable with than the new setup that I was trying to navigate. But yeah, let's talk about some things, some relationship stuff, which I want to talk about. Please come into the chat so I don't feel like I'm talking to myself. But some of the things I want to talk about, let me see if I can find it. Tia's got a new man, y'all. Have y'all heard? Tia's got a man at home. Okay. Tia's got a man. Now, a couple days ago, she had this post, which I was like, oh, girl, you ready to show him off. That's what this is about. Okay. She had a post a couple days ago where she's like, I've been reflecting. I'm ready now to fall in love. Tia has been healing on her healing journey. And it looks like she's ready to announce the person that she's with. Maybe it's only on Instagram because I can't find it on her TikTok, or she took it down, maybe. Okay. Maybe she took it down. But I want to talk about relationships. I want to talk about where you guys are today. What is the state of relationships these days? I feel like with the use of social media, reality TV has made dating a lot harder. Relationships in general are a lot harder where you feel like you're comparing where you are, you're comparing your relationship, and you are comparing who you are as a person to those who you see on the gram, those who show up and romanticize, be extra about their relationships. Um, but I can't find it on her. I wonder if she took it down because it was on Threads. Let me see if I can go over to Instagram and pop it up for y'all. How do you, as a celebrity, also date? Is another question. How do you know someone is genuinely here for you versus just want to be adjacent to a celebrity? Is my other question. She must have took it down. She had to take it down because it was just up here. Yeah, she must have took down the post. Cause she soft launched her man. And the internet was doing the most. Okay. They was I can't believe this, y'all. But they actually had compared the feet of the man that she posted the photo with to the feet of her husband and said, "Oh, this definitely ain't her husband." And I was like, are people that nosy? Are people that invested that they pulled a screenshot from the beach photo that she posted and compared it to the feet of her ex-husband? Where are we? Okay, where are we where that is necessary? People have way too much time on their hands. People are way too invested in her relationships. That's why I'm sure she took the post down, because now I can't find it nowhere. It was her. Did anyone let me know in the chat? Did y'all see it? It was her with self-reflecting on where she's been, her being on her healing journey, how she's been working with a therapist, and based off conversations she's had in therapy and with her self, she finally feels like she is ready to fall in love. Somebody else probably already got it though. Why did Serge say Tia Mowry new man 2026? Okay. But she didn't took the post down, so I can't find it no more. So there goes that. I gotta be quicker about these things. Maybe I need to be screenshot, but I really don't be caring that much. Okay. But how do you date when you've gone through a public divorce? When you so she got it, but she must have
relationships, the lack thereof, her.
Let me see. See, she took it down, and it's only like this girl who really, to me, does not like Tia, so I don't really like showing her stuff. But let me
relationships, the lack thereof, her single life, like everything.
Just remember that you're the prize always. Say that one more time. Just remember that you are the prize.
So, what do you do for work? Do you like it? Do you like it?
It got worse, but I feel like it's about to get worse.
Now that sparked a whole entire situation in which Tia ended up having a TV show called My Next Act, in which, you know, she basically documented her life again after divorce and being single and all the same things that she portrays and posts and stuff like that on social media, just like on a broader scale.
I'm ready to share my story. I'm so excited about my future now. I am ready for my next act.
So now presently, as of yesterday, okay, Tia Mowry decides to make a post on her social media that all the blogs picked up and went viral. And again,
and
this
she deleted.
is her basically making a proclamation that she is currently ready.
Not proclamation,
so
y'all.
I'm gonna go ahead and press play, pause, play, and give you guys my thoughts, my feelings, and my opinion on this entire situation. So as you can see, you know, the effect starts off as somebody asking,
Can we just hear what no one has what she actually said?
Upon her. Okay, listen. The reason why you guys.
The thing I don't understand is, how can you hate someone who's never been problematic? How can you hate somebody who's minding their own business, who's never done anything wrong, no shady stuff in the news, never been on TMZ for anything? But yet this woman, a lot of her YouTube channel is about her hate. I'm gonna say hate for Tia. She makes so many videos about just being anti-Tia. And I get that you're not gonna like everybody. Okay. But this is probably to me one of the reasons Tia took the post down. Okay, because she went viral, and then everyone's doing these think pieces negatively. Okay. And it's women. Okay, that's what also really gets me, is that it's women of color. When Tia has never done anything wrong, never said anything, she's been healing in private, because you know everybody named Mama like to get online and be crying on their phones, in their stories. Okay, so I just don't get why people dislike her so much.
See me making that face is not because I'm laughing at her crying presently, right? The reason why you guys see me making that face is because didn't Tia say this stuff already on a TV show?
I'm just saying, I just want someone to hold and someone told me and to hug me, and what's wrong with wanting that? But the one thing that I don't have is love, and that's the one thing that I want more than anything.
Wasn't the whole point of the TV show for her to say these exact same things? She said this stuff already. She cried about it already. Like, at this point, presently in the conversation now, I'm confused at how she's doing the same thing that she did over a year ago on a TV show. But we're going to continue.
Sorry. I really feel like in these past 3 years, I have gotten to know myself. There have been lots of moments of solitude and silence.
I mean, maybe her home.
I want y'all to know something, okay? Because we talk so much about men weaponizing vulnerability, but we don't talk about women on women weaponizing vulnerability. Okay, here Tia is finally, in her own time, on her own schedule. I finally feel like I'm in a place where I want to share that I'm ready to share my person. Maybe not show their whole face, all that. Okay, but I've been reflecting on where I am, where I've come from, being a divorced mom, having 2 kids, trying to find myself. And it's not the men's. Okay, it ain't the men's. It's the women. Okay, it's the women who come out and they're like, why are you doing this now? Isn't this the same shit you said on your show? Okay, why are you doing it now? Because I've been working on myself in private. Okay, yes, Felicia. Okay, vicious. It's vicious. Why pick apart someone choosing to be in a place where, I want to share what the world what it's like to heal after divorce, to have kids, to try and co-parent, to try and date in the public eye, that you can overcome a public divorce, being with only one person, basically your whole damn life, because she was with Corey since she was, 18, 19? And now she's 40 plus, I believe. You can overcome being with somebody so young, sharing your first with, thinking you were going to have a life, these memories, losing friendships after the divorce, so many different things that she lost. And to me, it's an example of you can come back from that. You can heal in private. Not everything needs to be seen and done publicly. Okay. And here I am now wanting to share my story to show other people you can do it too. You can do it too. But it's, to me, the female on female betrayal. And this also goes into female relationships, female dynamics. That for no apparent reason, it might be your friends. It might be your sisters. That low-key people will hate on you from a distance. They will hate on you in your circle for no reason. Okay. And it sucks because it's such a vulnerable moment that she shared with the world, only for what? This. It's like, you know what? Just take the shit down. Okay. Thank you, Felicia. It's her story to tell. And shit, I can't find it nowhere now. She done took it down.
Has been silent, and there's been solitude within, like, you know, her own environment. But I feel like in these past 3 years, like I said before, this is just my personal opinion, I feel like there's been a lot of noise being the women on the TV shows who were having her going to, you know, the like a Chippendales kind of show and put herself.
And y'all have to remember, some of that shit was for TV. Okay. It was for TV. It was for scenes. The Chippendales thing. I remember how uncomfortable she was. That was not her. That was her friends. That was also production. But if y'all remember watching the show, she was not comfortable.
being the advice that she was getting on her show from people who were maybe bitter from their own circumstances.
I had it
You?
all,
Mhm.
but you can't have it all,
You?
all the
No.
time. Somebody's got to stay home with the kids
Yeah.
or nurture the ego of the man.
Yes.
Do I sound bitter?
Noise being the, the consistent conversation around her, trying to hurry up and jump back into dating.
This morning I saw on the news that speed dating is making like a really huge comeback.
Oh God.
I've never
Now, if you've been following me for a while, I talked about the whole her being on the dating scene. I was not in agreement with her friends pushing her, that being her assistant in that last clip. I was not in agreement with that, but at the same time, there's two sides to this. Okay. There's one side of it that your friends think like, oh, you getting out there, try it out, that'll make you feel better. Okay. There's that side of it. There's a side of it that this is a TV show and we need to show you doing something. Okay. Y'all forget these are edit scenes. This is a production team. We need to show you doing something. Okay. So there's that side of it. And then there's Tia like, okay, I signed up for this show. These are people who really know me. Maybe I really should. And that show came out this year. It will be what? This summer will be what? 2 years ago? I don't know if Tia does very well with the backlash of really trying to show up as her authentic self. The show to me was good. Okay. But all the think pieces, these type of women making money, and I think a lot when that show was on, that girl that I'm watching right now, she picked apart a lot of the things Tia did. It's weird because she gives like that weird red pill energy, but the female version of it. And to me, thinking back, oh, I wonder what happened to that show. I see what happened. Okay. Maybe she just didn't want her life picked apart. All right. I see you, Felicia. Make sure I hit the like button too. Come on, I see some other people up in here. We got a couple members, so come on in, y'all. I hate the backlash that she is getting concerned that she isn't the MAGA twin. Yeah, it's like
done anything like that. So I thought,
You thought what?
we're both single.
Noise being the post that she's made on social media. I feel like there's been a lot of noise. Okay. Solitude could be one thing, but outwardly it seemed that there was a lot of noise.
What my therapist told me, she said, Tia, you've done a lot of healing. You've done a lot of growing and you've done a lot of reading. And now it's time for you to get out there.
A lot of times when I have conversations about Tia, a lot of people feel like,
why are you having conversations about Tia? You don't got nothing in your life to talk about, nothing else. You and your friends sitting there talking about Tia of all people, y'all.
oh, you just don't like her, or you just, you just,
You don't.
are against her, or whatever the case is. And I watched Tia on my TV screen just like y'all did. Like she was a part of my family, just like she was a part of you guys'.
Lies.
But what I think a lot of people misunderstand is that when somebody doesn't agree with the choices or the positions or the stances that you have, that they are against you. And love is honesty, right? And
What the fuck is she talking about? Okay. What is she talking about? The stuff that people make up in their minds as they're talking. I'm like, you really believe the words that are coming out of your mouth? You really believe this shit? That it's all love? You watch the show just like us?
whenever she talked about just now, the reason why I'm saying all of that is because whenever she just talked about the fact that her therapist said that she did a lot of growing and a lot of healing and stuff like that.
What my therapist told me, she said, Tia, you've done a lot of healing. You've done a lot of growing.
It takes me back to the commentary that I had about her first TV show, in which I felt that it was a missed opportunity to show women the truth of what she was really going through.
I'm ready to share my story.
But to me, she did. She did. Okay. It just feels like to me the way she showed it was not on your terms. Okay. It wasn't on your terms. She didn't do it the way you wanted to. She was authentic as you could be in this world on a reality show. Okay. It's like I feel like she's coming from the perspective of she missed the opportunity to show what was really going on because y'all still want to know why they got divorced. Okay. That's the main thing. Y'all want the salacious. Was he cheating? Give us the raw deal of what happened in your relationship to have y'all divorce. You didn't give us that, so it was a missed opportunity. Okay. Because it wasn't on your terms. Yeah, Tia is not your family. You don't know her. Just goofy. 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 It's just goofy. It is. Okay. Missed opportunity because you still don't know why they got divorced. And Tia is still renting a condo in your mind. Okay. That's what it really is. I think when I hear the word missed opportunity, it's like, well, why couldn't she tell us what really happened? Okay. We want the love of hip hop. We don't want the girl working on herself, going to therapy. We want to see a toxicity. Tell us what really happened. We want to see you and Corey arguing during pickups. Okay. We want to see the salacious. So it was a missed opportunity because we still don't know why y'all got divorced. Is what it's really giving. Okay. Hey, chat. Hey, chat. But it feels like to me that people want only the negativity. They don't want the heal version. I say this so many times because there is no money in healing. There is no money in doing the work. So I have to figure out a narrative to spin, to weaponize, to make it seem like how can I turn this into the toxicity and chaos that I need to make some money and some coins. Okay. Thank you, Felicia. Thank you. People have become so conditioned to neighborhood talk, to the shade room, to TMZ, that they have to turn everything into a TMZ headline, even though it's not. Okay, even though it's not. Felicia, you went and washed off your face mask, came back and joined us.
I feel like the focal point of that TV show, it showed her low moments for like a very minute period of time and then quickly moved on to throwing her back out there, right? Like, what were the conversations that you needed to have? What were the realizations that you had in those moments to get to said?
You're not her friend. We are not privy to those deeper, intimate conversations between sisters, brothers, family. We're not privy to that. And I feel like social media, podcasting really makes people believe because you are a celebrity, you need to tell me the ins and outs. I'm entitled to know what were those conversations that made you really decide you were ready for a divorce. Tell us. Okay? Tell us what's in that NDA that y'all signed once y'all got divorced. Tell us the conversations you had with your therapist. Okay? I'm entitled to that because I've grown up watching you. Okay? I'm entitled to know the ins and outs of your life with yourself, with your kids, because I used to watch Sister, because I watched you on Full House. Okay? So I'm entitled to know why you and Corey divorced. What do those, co-parenting, switching over for holidays, what do those look like? Tell us. And since you have not told us that what the ins and outs are, you're not really healed as she's doing. You're not really healed. People are so entitled. TikTok, Instagram has made it so that there's no mystery. Remember back in the 90s There was mystery to a celebrity. You didn't know the ins and outs of their day. They weren't vlogging, come follow me, day in the life. They weren't doing mukbangs. Okay. They wasn't turking and pussy popping on a yacht. They was minding their business. Okay, they were minding their business, but society and social media has made people think I'm entitled to know everything about you. There's no need for me to know the conversations that she had with her people. I'm not her people. Okay? I am not her people. But TikTok and the internet is a hell of a drug. Okay? It does something to your mind to think you need to know the ins and outs of your celebrities, your favorites. Which if y'all really knew what they was doing, who they was voting for, would they still be your favorites? Would they still be your favorites? Okay. I agree. You know, Felicia, where's the humanity? Where's humanity? I really don't know. I really don't. As a former divorcee, I wish Tia peace and good people around her as she takes the next step. She does not owe us anything. Thank you. About her divorce, our life after all, or anyone for that matter. Okay, now she did end up posting like a photo on the beach with her and her man. But she took that down too. Okay.
Place of healing, right? Because in my opinion, I feel like, you know, anything that people do, it can be a learning experience. And what I've seen personally from this experience is that a lot of women actually learned the you know, a contrary thing from Tia's situation.
What
Like
is
there was
that?
a lot of women in my DMs when I'm covering the TV show or when I talk about certain things that were like, hey, you know, I really stuck it through my marriage based off of the conversations I was seeing, because I'm like, you know what? Maybe we can grow through this together.
When I'm going through these challenges, sometimes you want to go back. And if I'm being very honest, oh my God, I'm about to cry. The only person that I ever loved in my life was my ex.
Maybe we can actually mend things.
You know, why not have those type of conversations about relationships, mending relationships, rather than focusing on what's wrong that Tia's not doing that you don't like. Okay. There are other things that we could focus on when it comes to relationships and divorce in a healthier way. But I just feel like the world is so stuck on toxicity in their own lives and their own relationships that this was an opportunity for this person, because her videos get a lot of views on YouTube. Her videos about Tia, talking negatively about Tia. Why not use your platform to talk about some of those discussions, to talk about some of those conversations about getting a divorce, how hard it is, how many women stay in relationships because they don't want to disappoint their parents, religious reasons, financial reasons, fear. I feel like Tia's show was a great example of that. Were there things that I didn't like that you could tell were just like overly produced and it was a reality show? Yes, I think that there was a lot of that in there. But if you decide to focus on that, that tells me also where your mind is. I could focus on the, you know, pre-produced scenes, her going to Vegas, the stuff that didn't really feel real. I could focus on that, or I could focus on what the show really gave people, and what it really opened the light to was life after divorce with children. Trying to mend your heart, trying to figure it out. But, you know, these schemas and these beliefs about how we see the world, whatever your own internalized schema is, negative core belief is about yourself, that's what you're going to project out, and that's what you're going to focus on. So that's what she, you know, is choosing to focus on. You said ain't nobody in her damn DMs. When she said that, I was like, I don't know if I believe that. I really don't know if I believe it. They were in her DM saying, yeah. Getting off social media was healthy for me. I just returned years after my divorce that helped me take my power and choose what I wanted to share. Yes. Yeah, we're in a generation where people feel like they have to overly share. And it's sad that you see it's hard to escape. Okay. It's really hard to escape. I wish she hadn't taken the I wish she hadn't taken down the photo of her and her boyfriend, or the revelation about therapy, because I do think that it could really help people. But unfortunately, here we are. Okay, here we are talking about the negative side instead of who her man is, and how not who her man is. I'm not focused on that. Just that she's been going through a divorce with Corey. What, 2 years, maybe 3? Okay, and I'm sure she has dated, but this is the first time she's in probably a relationship where she's like, okay, I'm ready to kind of live my life publicly a little bit with this one. Okay. Um, yeah, I remember this.
Okay, Tia girl, let me find.
Yeah, I remember this one. It might be the same person, it might not be, but can Tia live her life? Okay. See, this is what people be doing. The close-ups. Okay, the close-ups. Y'all just think that because y'all grew up with somebody and so much of their life was publicized that you deserve a piece of it. Okay, you deserve a piece of it. But sometimes I guess peace means not being on socials, as San said. Okay. Sometimes it's not being on social, sometimes it's just living your own life. Okay. But yeah, Tia got her a man. It's up to her of how she lives her life, but she does not owe the world anything. Okay. She doesn't owe the world anything. Now, what other relationship stuff? What else y'all want to talk about tonight? Y'all get to choose what y'all have me talking about today. Okay, I'm trying to think what else really came up this week. But let me know in the chat what else has come up. What else y'all want to talk about? Let me see if I can find some other stuff that's interesting to talk about. Oh, there was this Jill Scott clip that was kind of people were talking about. Her interview about her ex-husband.
I did. I didn't know. I went too fast. Did I marry a bitch? I did. I didn't know. I went too fast when I should have went slow. Yeah, I picked the wrong one, but I ain't going backwards. I'm living this thing, and I'm I'm not perfect. What is that? What is perfect?
Somebody said Jill had an edible. Okay, y'all put some topics in the chat. What happened with Carissa and Pap? I know she won that fight. Yeah, Jill Scott going on tour. Oh, Megan been looking good in this. Let me pull up the wig she had on this week. So I was like, oh, okay, Megan. She was in what? Oh, it was this one. The dirty blonde wig. Yeah, it's giving, y'all. It's really giving the dirty blonde wig. She's just happy. She in love. They didn't move in together, right? Did she do an interview somewhere where she said she was ready to settle down? Yeah, the hair. Oh, y'all can't see it. Did y'all not see it? What did she say in the interview that she was ready to settle down with Clay and I missed it? But it's pretty obvious that they're very serious. They live together. His family loves her. He loves her. It's only a matter of time before they get engaged. But did she do an interview? She doesn't really do many interviews these days, too. So, yeah, the hair was fire. You're right. You're right. But something about the dirty blonde, though, I was like, oh, okay, this is a little bit different. I like this. I haven't seen anything that said that they're actually going to get engaged. Okay, y'all want me to talk a little bit more about Jill. Let me go back to Miss Jill Scott. Did I turn this? Oh, I must turn the sound off.
Marry a bitch? I did. I didn't know. I went too fast when I should have went slow. Yeah, I picked the wrong one, but I ain't going backwards. I'm living this thing, and I'm I'm not perfect. What is that? What is perfect?
What vibe do y'all feel like Jill is on with this album? Okay. I don't know. It's kind of giving me cougar vibes. It's kind of giving me, I'm ready to be out here and play, and they only need to be my own age. Okay. What did she say? She making thick girl music now or something like that? She said, I don't know. Okay. But Jill is reflecting on she's made some mistakes. And I wonder if it was just like she was nervous to admit out loud that I married a bitch. Okay. I moved too fast. I think there's so many people who have gotten caught up in just moving too fast out of, I want to be a wife. It feels good, missing the red flags. And it's good to hear more women be transparent about relationships. Okay. There are a lot of people who can relate to Jill Scott. Moving too fast, maybe thinking with the wrong things. Okay. Maybe. All right. But I just feel like Jill is in a different era of her life where she's being more transparent, living freely for Jill. Okay. Yeah, you said she 52, 53. Yeah. She's like, this is my life and I'm going to live it. Okay. This is my life and I'm going to live it. Somebody said the first one don't count. Girl, you and me both. Somebody says giving Sheila. What's in the cup? Grand Royal on Ice. But I think lots of people move too fast in relationships. Some of them end up still married 40 years later. You feel stuck. Other people, I feel like nowadays when it comes to marriage, let me know in the chat. Do y'all think people not take marriage as seriously these days? Or is it that people feel like The old times of feeling like you are stuck ain't no more. Hey, we got married 5 years ago. We got married 3 years ago. I'm good with walking away. I ain't gotta be stuck here. Till death do us part. Not with me. Okay. But some people feel like marriage is not taken that seriously, but I feel like it is, but people don't feel like they have to be stuck with somebody for a lifetime. Yeah, we spent 70 G's on the wedding in 2020. I just realized I grew out of love with him. Maybe he cheated on me too much. Maybe we just both grew apart. Okay. But I don't know if it's that they don't take it as seriously. I just think people don't feel like they have to be shackled to somebody just because of paperwork. And then there's the other side of it that people who have been married, who are divorced, never want to get married again. They might want to have a long-term relationship with somebody, but having that relationship be on paper, I don't want to do that again. Okay. She's always been pretty outspoken, but I've never heard go. Yeah. How long was she married to this man? I think people have the means and support to leave. Yeah. Okay. Maybe some people it's not about support. I've seen so many videos on TikTok where women have gotten engaged and then it's like 2 months later, I'm in a new apartment and it's empty and I decided to leave. And people are like, whoa, 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 y'all had that beautiful engagement. We've been following y'all for years. What you mean you woke up one day and decided you didn't want it no more? I've seen a lot more of that kind of content. And I wonder if it starts with the trap of we have to do this for social media. That once you kind of settle into it, the you settle into the relationship and the social media stuff starts to fade away. It's like, actually, do I really want this? I kind of don't. I have a voice. I have control. And my voice is kind of telling me, I kind of want to get the fuck up out of here. I want to start all over. I'm seeing more stories of that. More people who are, I'm 40 and this is my apartment. I bought this house after my divorce and I love it. It might not be furnished, but it's mine. Okay? It's mine. I've seen more of the, I'm 50 and this is my very first apartment post divorce. I've seen more of that. Maybe just on my feed. Let me know. Have you guys seen that kind of stuff on your feed too? It could be just someone like a relationship person. That I'm seeing like more of that kind of stuff, but I think it's empowering. I think those are great examples of, hey, somebody else did it. I'm unhappy. Maybe I want to go find me a U-Haul too. Okay. Maybe that fight we had where he raised his voice showed me enough that I don't want to be in this forever. Okay. But let me know in the chat. Have you guys been seeing that kind of content on your feeds? Good point. Maybe social media access to so many other suitors gives us the illusion of choice. Our show is actual choice. Delusion of choice. Rose. I think it probably shows some delusion, not of choice, but delusional relationships. Okay. But I also think it does show actual that you do have choices. So many of these relationships that you see on the socials are performative. Okay. They're performative relationships. And I wish that people could see past the BS that they're fake relationships. Okay. That they're not real. Megan seems like she's open to a different type. She said Clay's the kindest love she's experienced in manifesting her engagement and okay. Okay, I haven't seen those articles. Cause they've been together, what, over a year? Let me see if I can find something. Let me see if I can find any of those articles. She probably has done it in her when she's celebrating, like the little videos, maybe they're in her voiceovers. Okay, it's on Essence. The rapper's crossing her fingers for a ring that she's been manifesting since 2011. I see it though. I see it for them. She's in her love girl era. Looking at the trajectory, she's been in their relationship. She may well be on her way to marrying a basketball player. The couple has many of us swoon over their big and bold displays of love over the past few months. July 2025, she soft launched the relationship. Okay, so to be a year, a public year, in July. Okay, I can see it. I can see it. Sometimes, you know, when you're dating somebody or you're used to dating a certain type, maybe you gotta change. Okay, maybe you gotta change the type you want versus you need. Not only that, but sometimes people have these lists, and the lists make them believe I need everything on this list, but sometimes the list is getting in the way. The list can get in the way of you finding real happiness, real relationships, real love, real vulnerability, and softness. Okay. What you say, Rose? Not to be shady, but Nicki would love it when Meg gets her a good man, Savannah. Oh, we'll lose it. Oh, we'll lose it. No, I do think they're on the road to engagement. I believe that they live together. His family really loves her. They traveled together. Did they just go to Thailand before she went to Milan? I believe they were in Thailand for a trip. I think part of his birthday trip. So you see the investment there. Okay, the investment in a relationship, the investment in you as a person. And I often don't think people find people who are invested in them as people. They're invested more in what you can give me. Okay, what can this give me? What can I take from this? Access. Okay, access. It's all about access. But it's good to see them together. Okay. It's good to see them together. What else y'all want to relationship stuff? Y'all want to talk about? I didn't hear what happened with Papoose and Clarissa. I know she had that fight. But I didn't really hear nothing else. Did y'all see that Blueface is having another baby?
Does he move before coming around? Because Black's going that way. Mm-hmm. So let's go a different angle here. Try to get into mural right there.
What is it about Blueface, man? That everybody wants to be up under him.
Oh Lord, chat.
Oh Lord.
Oh, let me get the lighting right. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
You're having a Blueface baby.
Woo! You're so annoying.
You kiss your belly, girl.
We love you, Daddy.
All right. There it is, chat. Sad. I better congratulate me. Welcome to the Blueface Cavaliers, baby.
Wow.
Selected. You're
Wow.
having a Blueface baby. Congratulations.
Wow.
Like you made it. How does it feel?
I aborted the last one, but it feels immaculate.
You feel rich? Oh Lord, chat.
She said she aborted the last one, but it feels good, chat. It feels good, chat. I remember back in the day, abortions were a secret. You were ashamed to have an abortion. Not saying you should be nowadays, but it's almost like, yeah, this the second time, but I'm gonna keep this one. Can someone explain to me why so many people want to be up under Blueface, Keke Palmer? I even saw E. Kane's daddy up over there yesterday, and it was some girls fighting over them. I just don't understand. Okay. I don't understand. And this was his fourth or fifth child. So this explains why about a month ago she was calling asking for some money. What she needed to do with that money was, which probably she went and did, but she pregnant again. Okay. Yeah, I said I'm asking my members, but y'all got brains, so y'all don't know the answers. Oh my God. I don't know what it is with this man. Okay. Oh, what happened over here? Y'all was talking about this. Every time I step into the ring, I carry you with me. You calm my nerves. You pray over me. Remind me who I am daily. Winning is sweet, but sharing it with you is everything. This love feels different. This love feels powerful. That invincible Black love. And I'm so grateful we get to live it out loud. Thank you for being a man, making my life easier and protecting me. Your support doesn't do unnoticed. Puppy, love you. Hey, now for some people, this that love you want, that unconditional love. He went from being with, Remy to who to me is a very narcissistic woman to now with Claressa who love you down. Okay, who love you down. Some people make fun of her, and it's so interesting that like she really loves him and people make fun of her for loving him. I just like I don't be getting it, y'all. Why when two people actually love each other, it's a joke? You gotta be made fun of. Okay. Once again, people love toxicity, not healthy relationships. Every chance the internet get, they be making fun of her. Now, what the comments saying? Oh. Oh, people don't like that she made her win about him. Oh, interesting. She getting too much attention. She made her entire identity about him. Oh. Very interesting. She made her whole identity about him. Is it that? Is it love? Did she become male-centered? Let's talk about it. So happy to be picked. Every one of you haters are bitter and lonely, sad humans. Damn, y'all really feel like she made her whole personality about him. What y'all saying? What y'all think in the chat? Did she, or is it like, or is it that she's in love and she's just showing off her love for him? But this is kind of interesting. I'm kind of thinking about it. Because who was Claressa Shields before she got with Papoose? I think she was still like about fighting, things related to her career. It feels like to me the media chooses to hyperfixate on their relationship. I wonder would they be saying the same thing if it was, Cardi all over Stephon Diggs? Because Cardi was at the games. She was on the yachts. Her and Stephon, once they kind of became a little bit more public, we were seeing them a lot. But I'm wondering, did she become male-centered? Or is it that she's just openly in love? And because people still have not gone over Remy and Papoose' relationship, do they see it as her making her whole identity about him? I don't know. I kind of have to think about that a little bit. I think there's a difference between becoming male-centered, making your whole identity about somebody, but just openly being in love. I think people are not used to seeing this kind of relationship, a Black relationship. And once again, I think it also goes back to people are so focused on his marriage to Remy that that's all they think about when they see him. Some of y'all saying y'all don't remember much about her before. Oh, after the Olympics. I remember watching there was some documentary about her before the movie. It was years ago. Maybe it was like in 2020 about how she won the Olympics and went back home and was super broke. And it gave me a lot of insight about how people who go to the Olympics, you think that they get these gold medals, they have sponsorships, but a lot of the athletes are actually broke. Because getting a gold medal does not really ensure that you're going to get money. So I remember watching something about that. I think it's the media, though. I don't know if I really believe that she made her personality about him. I think the media has become hyper fixated on their relationship. Because in the media's eyes, not my opinion, the media, how can a man like Papoose leave a woman like Remy for this? No style is what I've heard. They talk about her style. They call her dumb. They compare her a lot to Remy. And also she says stuff herself about Remy. So she be getting the business too, bringing a lot of stuff on herself. But I don't know if I really feel like she made her whole personality about him. I think at times she says too much and riles up Remy and they go back and forth. But I don't know if I really feel like she made her personality about him. I just think it's more the media is comparing her a lot to Remy Ma. And I think she's a lot of the opposite. So there's just a hyperfixation on comparing the two dynamics. So I think personally, I don't think her personality became about him. I think the media choose to pit her and Remy against each other. And I also think that Claressa also puts herself in a position to rile up and says things that will piss off Remy Ma also. So I'm gonna say after I kind of thought about it, I'm gonna have to disagree that I don't believe her personality became all about him. Okay, I don't really believe that. All right. But is there anything else y'all want to talk about? Before we head out for the evening? How'd you like this members only chat? Members only live. Other relationship dynamics or other topics I may have missed out on this week that y'all want me to kind of cover? Did you see any questions about Jonathan and Megan? Not about the movie? I don't know too much about the movie. I saw something on the Griot that he's doing this movie that's backed by let me go to the Griot. Ben Shapiro? I saw this. The actress is starring a film by conservative Ben Shapiro, his media company, Daily Wire. First acting role, according to reports, the film is currently under production. Not only starring in the project, but also listed as an EP. Drew attention not because of his return, but because it reflects a growing trend of politically aligned media companies stepping in to pursue projects for actors sidelined by mainstream media. I don't know. I guess Jonathan Majors he's in survival mode. White media, white Hollywood is not calling him, so I should say black Hollywood is not giving him roles. So here he is now getting what he can get to kind of, I guess, re-enter. Following his conviction, Disney and Marvel cut out. I remember the magazine's Dream was initially dropped, but then it came out. Y'all, did people say it was trash? Magazine Dreams, like it was soft pornography. I think when it comes about to the conversation of will Meg stand by him, they got bills to pay. Okay, at the end of the day, they got bills to pay. Megan is doing Lifetime movies. Lifetime, I'm sure, is cutting her a nice check, but they got bills. Okay. And when you're in survival mode, you're trying to get back your career. Sometimes when you're in a position of Jonathan Majors, you will do whatever you can to pay them bills. Okay. This is a person to me that's just in survival mode. Okay, there's plenty of people who are not in Hollywood, who live in regular lives, in survival mode, driving Uber, DoorDash, OnlyFans. Okay. This to me is just a different version of, being in survival mode. And he got bills to pay. And I think they want to start a family. So who knows? Maybe Megan could be pregnant and he got a baby to pay for. Some people sell drugs. Some people sell their bodies. Hey, some people deliver food. Right? And other people decide to go over there with them racist people and make movies. All right. But my thoughts is that he's functioning on survival mode, and that when you are in survival mode, you will do whatever you can to get a paycheck, to pay them bills. to keep your name in people's mouths. And this is just an example to me of him being in survival mode. Like, do I think that the Black community will give him backlash? I don't even know if the Black community supports him like they said that they do. They act like they do. Some people in the comments saying I don't support anything MAGA or Republican. Some people saying this tracks. Damn. Other people are saying actors have to act. While I don't agree with it, he has to work. The bills will stop coming in. Yeah, I might not agree with it, but I don't pay his bills either. Yikes, I would not have a comeback at all. All money, not good money. I think people say that. People say that, but what will you do when your lights are about to get turned off? Your car, you've been behind your car for 4 months. Them SAG medical benefits about to run out. Okay. Johnny want a bike for Christmas. You might go hit a lick right quick. Link up with the old hood to get little Jason his bike to pay that tuition. Okay. You might hold a bag for a couple of hours. This is survival mode. And I think that people have to recognize that Jonathan Majors is in survival mode. It just looks different when you're in Hollywood. It looks the same. Some of your favorites struggling. They cut in Black shows, Black movies. We're moving towards a more conservative narrative. Like I've been saying for years. And so he's just trying to figure it out like everybody else. It's just his life is more publicized than Frank, who lives down the street and got laid off yesterday. But he really hasn't booked a solid role or worked really since that whole incident happened. So I don't agree with what he's doing, but I understand that he's in survival mode and this is what he's doing. The Epstein deposition this week. I haven't looked too much into that. I did listen to the Breakfast Club, and I think they were talking about the Melinda Gates situation. I want to do some Jeffrey Epstein thing, but y'all didn't really like the channel did not respond well to that video. So I don't know if I'm gonna do any more Epstein stuff. But yeah, I just think when it comes to Jonathan Majors, he's functioning out of survival mode. He represents a lot of Black men just trying to pay bills. And sometimes you make decisions that you really don't want to make, but you have to out of needing to provide for a family. Okay, some people sell drugs, some people sell ass. Like I said, some people deliver food, and some people decide to do movies with Republicans who are MAGA supporters. So those are just my thoughts on that. I wish that Black Hollywood would maybe give him a second chance, but I think that it's just like I don't know if people really give him a second chance again. So Rose said you have been avoiding Epstein videos for your mental health. Yeah, I understand that. That's why it was like that video was suggested for me to do, and I was like kind of on the fence about it, but I decided to try it out. But I won't be probably trying any more Epstein videos, to be honest with you guys. Does anyone in the chat watch Bridgerton? I was thinking about doing like a video, a therapist perspective on like some themes I've seen in Bridgerton. So I might try that out this weekend. What else do we have on the channel coming up? It's the end of the month. A bunch of documentaries coming out next month. What's it called? Dirty Ron Secrets or something like that. They got a Price is Right one coming out, a Dr. Phil documentary coming out, and a unauthorized Tyra Banks one. Okay. So that's March. But yeah, I kind of want to do like a Bridgerton, like the series. It's from the perspective of, I do my videos, Rose. Even if you've never watched the show, you can still learn some stuff about yourself and about relationships. So I might record something this weekend, okay, and post it. Try it out and see what y'all think. What else? Do y'all want me to talk about Married to Medicine next week? What do y'all let me know? Y'all the members. Y'all are superior. Sorry. Because you guys pay a little bit extra. Tell me, give me feedback of what you guys want to see more of on the channel. What kind are some things that you saw this week that not this week, but this month you really weren't feeling? I want feedback. I'm really open to feedback. So we can spend a little bit of time on that, and then I'll probably dip out and go enjoy the rest of my Friday night because I still need to finish watching Traders. Been watching it every time for the last 3 hours. I've gotten interrupted. What do you watch, Rose? But yeah, this evening I was like, I kind of want to maybe do like a Bridgerton, like little some things from Bridgerton and see how that goes. You don't watch anything. But yeah, so coming up on the channel, I think I might do a video about Bridgerton, see how that goes, and maybe do like another one if it goes well. I have an attachment style video that I have for Love is Blind coming up. And then we have some documentaries coming out, not this week, I believe, but the week after. Sometime in March, we have documentaries about Price is Right, Dr. Phil, and Tyra Banks. So those are probably some things I'm going to focus on. Wow, Rose, you work 3 jobs? I appreciate you having time for my channel and my lives. Thank you. I truly appreciate that. But anything else y'all want me to kind of discuss? Not tonight, but that has come up on TV, any shows? That's primarily what I got going on for the next probably 2 weeks. Okay, thank you. You like the so Bridgerton, family dynamics, values, worth. You appreciate my love is blind. Thank you. Framing as strategies and identifying problematic. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, thank you. I released a video today, another Love is Blind video. How's it doing? Let me see how it's doing. I need y'all support on the channel though to help some of these videos. Sharing, liking. Thank you. But yeah, anything else y'all want to talk about tonight? I'm kind of hungry. So I'm about to go eat something and enjoy some TV and enjoy my night. But I appreciate you guys. Love the members only conversations. I have not watched Shrinking. I know they're on their last season, right? I've never watched Shrinking. I saw this TikTok where somebody who I think they're a writer, they thought about having a blend of Shrinking and Abbott mixed together where it's a Black therapy office and the comedy humor is kind of like Abbott Elementary. And The Office, I was like, oh, I would love that. Okay, I would love that. They said they want to be produced by Issa Rae. I'm like, ooh, I would love something like that. Shrinking and Abbott mixed together. But I heard Shrinking is good. It's just I feel like it's past like me watching it because they're on the last season, I think, right? Yeah, Jessica Williams, I hear, was a great therapist on that show. But yeah, if they blended like Shrinking with Abbott and it was about an all Black therapy private practice and just the different personalities. They said they wanted to be all Black therapist and Of course, they would throw in some other people, other races, but primarily that kind of like humor and what it's like to be a black therapist in Los Angeles and about the different personalities and things. I was like, oh my God, I would eat that up. I even put in the comments like, can I get a walk on? Can I get a walk on role? If this ever comes true. But it was like a really great idea. Yeah. Oh, there's one more season. Okay. Okay. But I hear great things about Jessica Williams. I did watch her show. What was it? Love Actually? Her season. Oh my God. That show should never been canceled. Their season was the best season. And then right after that, it got canceled. Have you ever watched Love Actually? The season with her and oh boy, it was so good. Chef's kiss right there. That was before I really got on YouTube, but that was like an amazing show with her. It was an amazing show. She's so underrated. Did I watch that? Was that the college girls? I think I might have watched that. Let me see. Was it with the college girls? Oh no, I guess I didn't watch that. I don't know what this is. Yeah, I don't know what this is. I also started watching 56 Days, I think it's called. I started watching that. Man, two crazy people hooking up. Love Actually? Much better. But yeah, I hope you guys have a good Friday evening. I'm gonna go eat now, watch Traders, Next Level, Gordon Ramsay. What else am I gonna watch tonight? All my crime shows, First 48, Homicide New Orleans. Oh, it's called Love Life. Okay, thank you. Love Life. Yes, it was a very good show. My bad. Yeah, Love Life was really good. Their season was it's sad because their season was really good and then it got canceled. Because I watched I think season 1 and 2. We got it together though in the end. We got it together. But that was a really great show. I'm glad it was good to see her bounce back on Shrinking. And I'm sure once Shrinking is over, she'll bounce back after that. But yeah, I hope you guys have a good night. Thank you for supporting the channel, and I will see you guys next time. Stay tuned for great things. And also, I can't forget to say thank you guys for helping me hit 20,000. Hey, thank you guys. We hit 20,000 subscribers. So good to be here. So good we made it this far. I'm excited about the future. Great things to come. But I must say before we end, like, thank you guys for being a part of helping me hit 20,000. I appreciate you guys being a part of the membership. Ride with me. A lot of y'all are in every live premiere of the video. We're in the chat together. I truly appreciate you guys. I hope you have a really great evening, and I can't wait to see how the channel continues to grow and thrive. And I really appreciate every member on here. If you're part of the replay gang and you didn't catch this live, put in the chat replay gang. But once again, I love you guys as members. Thank you for supporting the channel. Some of you guys are mods. I truly appreciate it, and I hope you guys have a really great evening, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. See y'all. Be safe out there. Yes, cheers. Cheers. Thank you guys, and enjoy the rest of your evening. Okay. Oh, thank you, Rose. I'm the only channel girl. I feel so special. After earlier, you were shouting out all them other channels in the live chat earlier. I gotta be a little petty, Rose. But thank you, guys. We're finally about to end. Okay, we're really gonna end this time. But have a good evening, and I'll see you guys over the weekend. We're going live tomorrow night just to discuss Love is Blind. So come on over here and join us. Have a good time, Makiki, and have a good Friday. Bye. I forgive you, Rose.